Well, there's the best we could do for our mandatory moment of silence for obvious reasons. Hello, welcome to the Yoda Soda Creations podcast. Group friends, stewardship of the business includes TPL reasons.
Yeah, sorry about the late start. That one's kind of my fault. Well, it's a poor communication. Yeah, the schedule was listed for tomorrow, but he had time available, but he posted after I checked Discord, so I was out shopping when he called, and yeah, sorry about that. So I'll try to be quick with the weekly recap. Um, yeah, I worked Tuesday, worked a double shift Friday, lots of work. uh, Spent half of today updating Windows and getting all my drivers readjusted. Then recorded another bit of the Halloween video. Then went shopping. Uh, got an Amazon plug. Had that connected to the fan. Um, Anything else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much the. I've been really busy this week, so I haven't actually really done much. So yeah, I believe that's the highlights for my week.
To be precise, partially my fault. Partially my fault was meant to send it out as soon as I got internet connection at the hotel I'm currently sitting in, which is across the street from the Oregon Convention Center, where Rose City Comic Con's been happening.
Yeah.
And but the good thing about this place is not only do they remember me from 2 years back, but also the internet's still pretty good here.
Yeah. Uh, So, how is the thing? How's the thing been?
Actually, too quickly, some of the days build, days building, days building up. As I might have mentioned before, I don't know if I that will, without the, without things have been some details have tendency to slip, but Dad's left again. Dad's left again. This time with the same ones.
Hmm.
I think for about 2 days. Managed to make some plans with my managed to make the plans with my driver. And then we get to Friday, which was which get up in the morning, 3-hour drive. Because as a bit of a reminder, I live in the. Because as a bit of a reminder, I live a little closer to Seattle than my colleague is.
Yeah.
So he's probably familiar with the situation.
Yeah.
Given that, even though it's going to be a while before he's back per se, he's also had to do some travel time.
Mm-hmm.
Low traffic negotiations. A little clouded down here, a little clouded down here. But thankfully, with the worst of it, thankfully the only things we came across were sprinkles. Didn't actually rain throughout the duration I was outside.
Oh.
But yeah, we pulled in, had a bit of lunch, checked in, which not only let, which not only made things a little bit better on my part, but also better on the hotel's part because it's only tomorrow they'll have to hold some bags for me till my ride comes back to take me back. And getting in was kind of similar back and forth, as well as a few security checks, and then there was the addition of vaccine and photo ID checks.
Yeah.
As a result, I'm wearing a orange ticket band, I think is the best way to call it. At least until tomorrow night when I finally get back to my normal quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Layout didn't change quite much. I'm honestly surprised they still managed to incorporate pretty much most of what most of what I remember from the previous 2 years I was down here.
Yeah.
The only difference being that they moved the arcade closer towards the show floor. But hey, still get some free pinball out of it.
Yeah.
A bit more work this time around since there are more more in-person guests as well as lots of people that piqued my interest.
Hmm.
There were some other changes though, next to the next to facial wear. They in the singular photo op booth as opposed to the multiples they usually do. There's a sheet of plexiglass in between the guest as well as yourself.
Hmm. Okay.
But other than that, it's just about the same. Wait in line, have your ticket ready for scan, and you go in, you get the photo, go out the other end. Grab your physical copy, and then have that as well as your ticket scanned again, so that you can check out.
Yeah.
And if you paid a little extra, you're emailed a digital copy.
Hmm.
And then at the autograph tables, which were on one side of the room this time around, a lot of the places had clear plastic things like they do at ticket windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than certain protocols given the times, nothing too much has changed. The only difference, other than the protocols, being the guests they've hauled in this time around.
Yeah.
I can give you a few examples of the ones that piqued my interest. Adam Savage, Billy Boyd, and Christina Ricci. Yesterday was one panel, majority autographs. Today was one panel, majority photos, two autographs. I will finish off my photo tickets tomorrow. one, maybe two more panels as well. Couldn't back for this whether or not I would turn up from the show floor without anything besides photo and the signatures.
Hmm.
Found some ponies that I don't think I have in my collection. And also first time that I used DoorDash.
Yeah.
Although to make things as easy as possible, I stayed in the lobby and gave specific details for the delivery person to easily recognize, rather than just have him either him or I notify hotel staff and have him come out to the room instead.
Hmm.
A lot of hotels these days have card-operated elevators.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far so good. We're I am good. Things are turning out close to when I close to when I close to one of my initial thoughts. Given there would be a bit more pressure, at least on my end, on the morrow. But turned out it wouldn't be too much. Say stuff. Anyway, wouldn't be too much. Anyway, would be too much of my shoulder after looking over my own schedule again. I almost thought I would have a bit of a small window between getting back as well as showtime to get things to a point where they would work for the night.
Yeah.
And if you prep the notes, if you hear anything in the background, it's most likely city traffic and a few hotel machinery.
Fair enough.
So with those out of the way, we can now direct our direct our attention to our other main feature of the day.
Yep. Where's the video? Oh, there's the video. So, wow. Well, Gravity Falls Season 2, Episode 9, The Love God. So Dipper and Mabel are hanging out with Wendy and friends, staring up at the clouds in a graveyard. And everything's good. Everything's good. And then there's some balloons. Well, they thought it was a cloud that looked like a balloon, but no, it's a balloon. And they realize, wait, balloons? Ooh, the Woodstick Festival's coming up. Like, cool. Music. It's like a music festival. Uh,
There were some
uh,
there were some fair vendors actually,
yeah. Fair vendors.
which is actually appropriate given that the PL Fear is going. And one of the times I remember going was a Toby Mac concert.
Yeah. Just checking some. But yeah, so yeah, they're chilling in the cemetery, graveyard, whatever, and they hear this moaning sound. It's coming from a like an open grave. So, like was usual with this group, they make Thompson look into it. Thompson, like, he's like the guy they pick on. So he looks in, and it's the credits. Dun dun dun. Like the opening credits. No, it's actually Robbie wallowing in despair. Yeah, he still hasn't gotten over Wendy, as much as he denies it. But yeah, like, God, they had to listen to they had to see this. Like, God, this isn't fun anymore. Like, let's get out of here.
I will admit, even though I'm a stickler for starting at the beginning, if this is an if this is an episode you started out on, that cutaway will definitely keep your interest.
Yeah. So the group starts to leave, but Mabel's unsure about this. Like Robbie's all sad. He needs love. But Dipper's like, oh, come on. It's Robbie, whatever. Let's go hang with the group. So they leave, but like, oh right, that would be. I think I just heard like, all right, that would be yeah, okay. You did mention that. The traffic, like the vehicles outside and whatnot. Uh, so yeah, the group's back at the shack, and Mabel's like, you know what Robbie needs? He needs the matchmaker. Like Mabel's a great matchmaker. He got Seuss hooked up with his gal. She got the goat and pig together. Everything's great. Like it'll go perfect. But Wendy and Dipper aren't too sure. Meanwhile, Stan's doing his thing and sees the hot air balloons, sees the musicians roll in, like, ah, it's that time again. I hate these people. But Sis points out, like, wait, why don't you try to get them to buy your stuff? And he starts thinking, like, perhaps I could work with this. Like, they like balloons. I'll show them a balloon. So yeah, heads over to Robbie's place and rings the doorbell, and his parents are there. It's like, yeah, they work at a funeral home, and like they're actually very cheerful. As I put it, they put the fun in funeral. Yeah, Robbie doesn't like to talk about them because he thinks they're too cheerful for people who work at a funeral home. But like Mabel likes them. Like she likes their style. So she goes up to Robbie's room, bringing the nice plate of smiley face spaghetti and meatballs, and enters the room. It's like Robbie does not like this. Like anyone who is Dipper or related to Dipper, he does not like, because Dipper was kind of responsible for the breakup happening, and yeah, But Mabel talks to him. It's like, "No, you just need some love. Like I'm gonna find you someone." And like Robbie reluctantly agrees. So Mabel starts planning. Who could be available? Who would be a good match? And so she starts thinking about everyone she knows in town, like Lazy Susan, too old; Grenda, too young; Multi Bear, maybe.
One of a few early signs of or Tuesday.
Yeah, but Waddles gives her an idea. Why don't we try someone Robbie already knows? And she gets an idea. And let me check something. Uh, just forgot a name, so just ah okay. So yeah, Dipper's hanging out with the group, and they're getting ready for the festival. And it's like and like thanks to Dipper, they have a plan to sneak in some snacks. They taped they tape snacks to Thompson, and he puts a coat over it. Brilliant. But as they're doing that, Tambry gets a text from her secret admirer. Who could it be? So she heads to the diner, and sees Robbie waiting there. Mabel's there too, watching, making sure everything goes good. But yeah, time he gets there or sees Robbie's like, Ugh, you're the secret admirer, and Robbie's like, ooh, uh, this is why you don't trust kids. And like, God, why? Uh, it's not going well. And then suddenly, who enters the who enters the diner? But the Love God, one of the musicians that was mentioned earlier. And he starts doing his magic, you know, matchmaking right then and there. And Mabel sees this and is like, how can I do that? So she sits down in the booth with the Love God, and I was like, how do you do that? And basically says, like, yeah, the name, that's not just for show. Yeah, yep. Uh, but yeah, it turns out he uses love potions, but no plans on selling. However, when he's distracted, she swipes one and puts a squirrel in its place. She then goes to the kitchen and adds some of the love potion to the chili fries that Robbie ordered. Also, we get a short little bit of him. Whoa, of the love god matchmaking a badger and a squirrel. Not squirrel, snake. Like, I knew it started with an S. My mind just immediately went squirrel.
Again, city traffic.
But yeah, Robbie eats the chili fries, and then Tambry eats some of the chili fries, and like, you're not too bad. Yeah, you either. Hmm. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's yep, love potion. So yeah, they're hanging out now.
Hence three con- hence three connections in what hence three connections in one scene. The awkward first awkward first meeting, of uh, discovery of the tool, usage of the tool.
Yeah, it's like when I saw this, like, oh no, it's like, is it wrong that my mind immediately went towards a certain episode of Pony? Like, oh no, how is this gonna go wrong?
I thought I thought I mentioned the title already.
Yeah. So yeah, back with Dipper and the gang. They're they're getting ready, but like they're just waiting on Tambry. And Mabel comes in like, yeah, Tambry's gonna be a bit busy. Because I paired him up. I paired her up with Robbie. Woo! Go team! I was like, what? They one of the other guys like, but I liked Tambry, and the other guy's like, wait, you did? You told Robbie, but not me. Like, hey, like, and Wendy is angry because like, oh yeah, great. Of course she goes after my ex. So everyone's fighting. And it's like, uh, they're not feeling the whole festival thing anymore. Like, screw it, we're out. I know Thompson's angry because yeah, they pick at him, but like they're like his only friends, and now they're fighting each other. Like everything's going wrong. So like, how do we fix this? Like, okay, new plan. Love God had a bunch of potions. One of them was an anti-love potion. Just need to get that, and we can fix this.
And,
Meanwhile, oh, go ahead.
and hence we get a couple of differences from ponies.
Yeah,
We actually get some physical interpretations, not some, not say visions of the future as to what exactly happens with the effect, but also
yeah,
physical antidote as opposed to side effect.
right. So this is going on. Stan and Seuss are okay. I wouldn't say Stan's working on it, but he's having Seuss work on a hot air balloon. Like they'll see this, they'll buy my stuff. So yeah, so Dipper and Mabel sneak in, and well, the love god is distracted. They go into his van. They find the anti-love potion and grab it, but they get caught. And like, ugh, hold on. Basically goes on like, yeah, basically like playing with forces you don't understand, yada yada yada. You can't use that, and so a chase begins. And yeah, sorry, I'm just it's a bit itchy. So yeah, they're running. They nearly get stopped by some musicians, but they manage to get past. And I forget what it's called, but what's that thing where like you jump out of the crowd and they, you know, they uh uh and like they carry you. It's like what's that called? Uh,
Just as I thought, stage dive. I heard that
uh
term. I heard that term in School of Rock. I just wasn't sure exactly. Didn't quite have a complete grasp on it.
yeah. So they go through the crowd like that, and they continue running, but with the use of his wings, the love god catches up to them. And hold on. And uses a potion combo, Visions of Heartbreaks Past, and Visions of all of Mabel's ex crush is up here. It's like, hey, why don't you give us that potion? Hey, and Dipper tries to tell her like, no, don't do it, but like, yeah, she's fully entranced. Meanwhile, back with Stan, the balloon is ready. It's like, okay, light it up. It's a balloon of Stan's face with I heart kids in letters above it. Everything's gonna go great. But oh no, some of the letters fell off, and now it says I eat kids. Oh, also it's on fire now. So we have a giant flaming balloon crashing down towards the festival. So back with Mabel in the group, like she gives the potion to one of the illusions, and so the love god has it again. Like, haha. And then the balloon crashes onto him. And yeah, they get the potion back. They're a bit concerned about him though. It's like, yay, okay. And yeah, at this point, he's just done like, fine, whatever. Use the potion, and the consequences are yours to deal with. I don't care anymore. So they grab the potion, and yeah, they find Robbie and Tambry, and like, okay, gonna spray them, gonna I uh yeah, like they really do make a good couple. And it's like, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm not doing this. No, no. They can stay together. We'll find some other way to get the group back together. Meanwhile, back with Thompson, he has a cake, but then he gets hit by a ball, drops the cake, bends over, rips his jacket, which falls open, revealing the bags of snacks he had on them, which is seen by security. So they start chasing after him, and yeah, they're trying to get Thompson now, and the group all sees this and starts laughing at him. And yeah, everyone's good now. So yeah, the friends are back together, laughing at Thompson. And yeah, everything was good. And as the credits roll, we we see the picture book for Waddles and Gompers the goat. And yeah, everything was great. Got a nice happy ending. And yeah, that was the Love God. Very nice episode. We get some continuation from the whole breakup episode because we haven't seen Robbie in a while. And but yeah, it's like the group is in a good place now. Like, yeah, Tambry's dating Robbie. Robbie's gotten over Wendy. Wendy doesn't quite feel so awkward with Robbie around anymore. Yeah, all everything works out well, except for Thompson. Like they still laugh at him. But other than that, pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice fun bits like the callback to the multi bear, the badger snake pairing. I actually liked some of the outfits they had this episode. Yeah, like Dipper tried rocking a V-neck. Like, yeah, nah, not gonna work. But actually, I kind of like Wendy's outfit. It's like a multicolored headband with a I think it's like a low midriff no sleeve shirt, some shorts, and like a nice yellow. I'm what's it called? I mean I want to say scarf, but I yeah let's say scarf like or or like one of those bandanas that you tie around your neck or something like that. You know. Anyway, but yeah, like I actually kind of like that look for her. It's different, like still kind of stylish. yeah, fun episode. Ugh.
Can't help but think of certain relationship where it might tailor after the outfit.
Yeah. Actually, let me check something. Ooh, actually, hmm, I'm looking. I'm looking. Actually, part of the design kind of gives me a slight JoJo vibes. I'm trying to find like a good picture, but like some of the pictures, like it has like the like a similar kind of style of headband and like the thing around the neck. I'm sure that's actually an actual, clothing style. I just don't know what it's called. Anyway, yeah, it's a good look.
See what I'm suspecting, because I'm pretty sure the Bizarre Adventures guy probably wouldn't.
Yeah, Caesar. Yeah, part two. Yeah, it depends on which. Like, there's lots of different styles in JoJo, so it's like, yeah, 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 like gave me slight vibes of that. Yeah, fun episode.
One of the clouds they tried to guess at the beginning. I was getting waffle vibes.
Oh,
It was meant to be a bit of a correction, by the way,
yeah.
because they never quite were able to guess the cloud in question.
Ah, hmm, okay.
Also, I didn't know why I didn't think of mentioning this until now, but Robbie's got some serious goth vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
of a nice touch with the Cupid wings.
Yep.
And one of the visions for Armando, standing decently for someone who technically has one leg.
Yeah. uh,
Should have said this one stands on the positive side of their failure. There is nothing more fun than being the naughtiest person in town.
mhm.
One of the few good things come out of Las Vegas.
Yep.
Now, outside food, same thing actually happens in. Same thing. I don't know if it still happens still happens, but same thing happens in theaters.
Mm. Yeah. No outside food or drink. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if, like, the stuff they sold you it was actually reasonably priced.
Need to see if I can get the. Need to see if I can get the option in my head the next time I go to a theater.
Mm-hmm.
Another surprisingly unrecognizable performance by Jean DiMaggio as our titular character.
Cool.
credited the Vi Generate version of the failed floating banner.
Mm-hmm.
And our page of the week. At the play or at the fair, I always see them standing there dressed in black. They're okay, though. They're on my lawn, but when I turn my head, they're gone.
Hmm.
So, as mentioned towards the tail end of last week, we managed to find a way to condense news of the week.
Yep, we got a spreadsheet. Eh,
Though I warn you, I might also met some things from now technically yesterday.
fair enough. Yeah, we're doing this. I'm actually looking up gaming chairs. Because, yeah, the Grander's old rocking chair is nice, but, like, not exactly great for extended gaming sessions. So Shang-Chi made a pretty good 90 million on its opening weekend. Yeah, Marvel movies have tended to trend a bit like getting a bit more money, but with everything that's going on, that 90 million is pretty good for current circumstances.
Yeah. Okay. Got another release date change on Venom Let There Be Carnage as well.
Yep, moving to October 1st. Which, I mean, Venom tends to be a more darker character. Like, honestly, I think maybe I would have put it a little closer to Halloween because again, Venom's a bit more of a spooky, well, not spooky, but like a darker character. So, like, no, yeah, October. Honestly, thematically, yeah, October works decently.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to kick off the spookiest month of the year in style, spookiest month of the, if you want to kick off the spookiest month of the year, that might just be your ticket.
Yeah.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge no longer starring in the Amazon Mr. and Mrs. Smith show.
Hmm.
Donald Glover still attached though. Phoebe's role will be recast, and project seems to be remaining on track for its release for next year.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot there was gonna be a series for that. Like, I remember that there was a movie. Yeah, yeah, I could kind of see a series working.
I've known that existed for a while now, so when the bike came up, it feels only fitting to mention.
Yeah.
So according to a poll, the CG Airbender movie has fans conflicted.
Yeah. And
Marvel Zombies got its What If episode this week.
huh? I still need to check out What If. I've been meaning to, but I've just been really busy lately.
Interesting promotion bit. Simu Liu, through an opening pitch,
Oh. Hmm.
Golden Derby's current 2022 Oscar odds for Best Actress include Kristen Stewart and Frances McDormand.
Hmm.
They've got a lot more G5 promos, including a 30-second one, another trailer, some more scenes, a dance tutorial, and a fun fact
Nice.
sheet.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like, pretty cool.
Also, apparently, a Toy exclusive song, I think.
Hmm.
The Tenet Blu-ray is currently on a discounted sale for anyone who's interested.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting quote from Zendaya's British Vogue interview. I know that the lead to my films will always be black women.
Yeah.
Alan Wake Remaster, the first of several PlayStation Showcase things.
Mm-hmm.
Game Boy Lineage heading to Nintendo Switch Online.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren, and Danny DeVito are amongst amongst group uniting for the film No More Sniff. Kind of ever score in the early phases of composer.
Hmm.
Ocean Master revealed in a new behind the scenes picture for Aquaman 2.
Nice.
Lots of metrics for hype, especially since the trailer dropped earlier this week. Uh, got some looks at Neo.
Hmm.
Hi, seems to be involved. There was an large animated ad in Liverpool. Seems Rick and Morty got an anime style intro at one point.
Yep.
Got a nice message from Stephen Burns, for the 25th anniversary of Blue's Clues.
I saw that. It's like, yeah, yeah, I remember watching that way back when.
I do too. It was definitely another one of those cases where I wish I had cable. Checked out some DVDs at one point, including the sequel show Blues Room.
Hmm.
Nice watching.
Yeah.
On top of box office scores, she is now the most popular comic book movie on Rotten Tomatoes at 98% audience.
Hmm.
Got a trailer for Pokemon Secrets of the Jungle coming October 8th.
Hmm.
Lego Star Wars Terrifying Tales Halloween Special, also coming October 1st. Spears' father filed to end conservatorship.
Hmm.
Samuel Leo also responded to some YouTube trolls who apparently predicted that the movie would flop.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Marvel Studios has done really good with more obscure characters. I mean, look at Guardians of the Galaxy. That blew up, like, big time. And by that I mean blow up in, like, a good way.
It's especially amusing given the rate of success that Marvel generally has in the theaters.
Yeah.
Some key art of Gotham Knights came up, which shows off the Bat family ahead of DC fandom next month.
Hmm.
Snyder Justice League Trilogy 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray now on sale.
Hmm.
Got a first look of Riley and Greg for in the Disney Plus animated Wimpy Kid movie.
Yeah.
Got a trailer for Injustice coming October 19th.
Hmm.
James Wan shared near link of Patrick Wilson's Rim in Aquaman 2.
Okay.
contrast to its reception, the Amazon Cinderella movie was watched by over 1.1 million households in the U.S. over Labor Day weekend, making it biggest musical of the year.
Nice. I saw the I think it was like a YouTube ad for it. I don't remember exactly, but it's like looked interesting.
Genesis told SFX magazine he will know by December if Part 2 of Dune moves forward. Script already well advanced and could start filming as soon as fall next year.
Okay. Sounds like they have things pretty well planned out.
Looks as though there's a possibility of John Bernthal possibly returning to the MCU as Frank Castle.
Cool. It's kind of unfortunate that the Marvel Netflix shows kind of got shafted. So it'd be nice to see them, at least some of the people, yeah,
Bit of a pity considering how Clark Gregg has blown up because of it.
yeah.
The Peacemaker HBO Max series rumored to feature DCEU debut of Bane.
Hmm.
The Robert E. Lee statue officially removed from Virginia's capital.
Good.
I'm also expecting more changes around some of the Confederate areas, considering there's a museum of the Confederacy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes, looks like you've noticed that the Super Lego Super Mario 64 question block has been revealed.
Yep. Although it's kind of funny because someone pointed out that Mario 64 was one of the games that didn't actually have question mark blocks. It had like special boxes for each of the different hats, but it was like one of the games where question mark blocks weren't really there. So it's funny they chose Mario 64 for, for this particular item.
On the right side, at least we get somewhat of a good idea of what could have been.
Yeah.
We've also got a poster for Star Wars Visions.
Mm-hmm.
Fosse Clan and DC teaming up for a limited edition Batman comic and crossover merchandise.
Hmm.
Owen Wilson added to the cast of the Disney Plus Haunted Mansion movie.
Nice.
Putting more fingers crossed in the hopes that it doesn't, in the hopes that his particular part doesn't turn out like The Haunting.
Yeah.
The Squad releasing later this week on PVOD and next month on 4K and Blu-ray.
Hmm.
We got to look at Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City.
Nice.
Also, first look at the webtoon Batman Wayne Family Adventures. First episode now available.
Sounds interesting.
Getting a new look at the coming Halloween sequel, Halloween Kills.
Hmm.
Also got a new look at Maiden and Chan in Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
This one explains a photo shoot that I mentioned earlier. Anna Taylor-Joy, Thompson, McKenzie, and Matt Smith. Scene of the new trailer for Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho, coming October 29th.
Nice.
Got a poster for Muppets Haunted Mansion. Coming back, commented on the Derek's leaving Multiverse of Madness production. Sad to hear about it, but not my decision. Completely respected the studio's decision, and it was done very amicably. First trailer for Don't Look Up that comes December 24th. Stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Jenna Hill, Ron Perlman, Kate Blanchett, Russ Steep, and Chris Evans.
Nice.
Batman Audio Adventures releasing next weekend on HBO Max. Read the Star draws inspiration from the Spirit in Front of the Adam West series.
Sounds fun.
As well as vintage noir atmosphere of the animated series.
Sounds like a good combo. Yeah, it's like there is for a Batman series that doesn't take that isn't like super dark and serious. Like, I mean, yeah, the animated series it's a bit dark, but it has its funny moments too. Like when he, uh, yeah,
I think center of that, Mark Hamill.
yes.
Jennifer Lawrence, pregnant, expecting first baby with Cookie Maroney. Some live action scroll pictures had a bit of a short life as Kevin Beagle ordered a takedown.
Oof.
Elizabeth Olsen wrapped her part of filming for Multiverse of Madness.
Nice. And I have ordered my chair. Eh,
Nicolas Cage going gunslinging in his first Western the old way.
ooh, interesting.
Getting a bit more teaser images for Venom 2, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Halloween Kills, and Welcome to Raccoon City.
Ooh. Oh, that's a lot.
Garfield reiterates his disinvolvement with Spider-Man No Way Home. Was this by Miranda, if he could sing, when tick-tocking tick-tick boom.
No, don't do it. He's trying to trick you into being part of a Spider-Man and turn off the Dark remake. Uh, like anyone would try to remake that. I shouldn't say that. Someone probably will.
Actually, from what I'm seeing, it's a Broadway musical.
Mm-hmm. Uh, just like a little joke there. Because, Spider-Man, Broadway musical. Oh no!
With the articles I've been linking, there was quite a bit to talk about when it came to actors as well as stuff either in relation or things coming up.
Yeah.
Large lineup of new character posters for Who Made Tony Soprano.
Hmm.
Other highlights from the PlayStation Showcase.
Yeah, there was quite a few. It's Spider-Man 2, the new God of War game. Uh, those are like the two big ones off the top of my head.
Knights of the Old Republic will be also getting a remake.
Oh yeah, that. Cool. Like, we'll see how that goes.
Insomniac is working on a Wolverine game.
Hmm.
Back to Spider-Man, not only is Venom in it, but he's also going to be voiced by Candyman.
Hmm. Okay.
Two Spider-Man players, one Peter Parker, the other Miles Morales.
Nice, nice.
From what I'm seeing with the Knights upgrade, it's going to be quite major, especially with Darth Raven.
Yeah.
Not sure if I call it a remake or a patch upgrade, but GTA 5 improved graphics, enhanced gameplay next March.
Of course. uh,
That article with Cumberbatch mentioned earlier is on the cover of Hollywood Reporter. Kidman's in a new ad campaign for AMC theaters.
Interesting. Actually, I think there's an AMC by my apartment.
Another article I mentioned earlier, Andrew Garfield will be on the cover of Variety.
For him.
Nolan's next film focused on the development of the atomic bomb during World War II. Cillian Murphy may star.
I heard about that. Could be good.
Should also be definitely expecting coming back in No Way Home.
Hmm.
The new Dexter Morgan series dropped a new trailer coming November 7th.
Yep.
Rosario Dawson joined the Haunted Mansion remake cast. Ehrman's copy of Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, went for 3.6 million at auction. Most expensive comic ever sold.
Wow.
And with that, I'm reminded of similar sellings of Action 1 and Detective 27, which both went for over $1 million each.
Yeah.
Got a trailer for Ron's Gone Wrong, one of several Disney movies they were hoping to release within theaters.
Hmm.
Delanthe and Picard face to face again. Picard Season 2.
Yep.
Also intended on being a theatrical release, Eternals.
Mhm.
Drew Starkey and Brendan Flynn joined the cast of the Hellraiser reboot. Fox President Thorne, interested in doing more Glee, that he hasn't had new pitches for a revival yet.
Ah, fair enough.
Active creative discussions underway to bring back 24.
Ah.
Updated Disney film schedule for the next almost decade. In order, Tammy Feet, Last Duel, Rom Gone Wrong, French Dispatch, Antlers, Eternals, Kanto, West Side Story, Nightmare Alley, Kingsman, Deepwater, Death on the Nile, Turning Red, Multiverse of Madness, Untitled Searchlight Production, Love and Thunder, Bob's Burgers, another Untitled Searchlight Production, Lightyear, Wakanda Forever, next Indiana Jones movie, another Untitled Searchlight, Untitled 20th Century, Untitled David O. Russell, The Marvels, Untitled Disney Animation. Cameron Avatar 2.
Hmm.
Untitled 20th Century. Quantumania. Untitled Disney Live Action. Guardians 3. Little Mermaid. Untitled Pixar Animation. Untitled Disney Live Action. Untitled Marvel. Untitled Disney Live Action. Quite a lot of untitles here. Rogue Squadron. Making it 2 Cameron Avatar sequels.
Hmm.
Or 4. One untitled Star Wars poised for December 25. And another 2 years later.
Hmm.
And of course, it'll probably be that already you mentioned quite a while back.
Yeah.
(2024) release dates for Marvel. February 16th, May 3rd, July 26th, November 8th.
Hmm.
Your last ever shows and films from Avatar Studios years away. Understandable.
Yeah. Good product takes time. Time and care.
Since we have some representation down here, The Boys Season 3 has wrapped filming.
Hmm.
Interesting Petsy commercial from Doja Cat. Remake of the Grease song You're One I Want.
Okay.
Another delay, Furiosa. May 24th, 2024.
It happens.
No Time to Die's runtime revealed. 2 hours, 43 minutes. Longest Bond film to date.
That is a long runtime. Wow. Why do I get to fit in the be like several deleted scenes on the Blu-ray release?
I was on. I was honestly going to make a comment regarding the possibility of there being an extended edition, which I actually brought along to sign, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like if it's 2 hours 43 minutes, that means that there was a lot that they couldn't cut out. So it'd be interesting to see what they actually did cut.
It's part of the upcoming Matrix sequel hype. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray release currently on sale at over 50% off.
Oh wow. That's a good deal. Like the Matrix was a good movie. Too bad they never made any sequels. Ooh, wow. Oof.
Yeah, new report estimates that Jackass cast wrecked 24 million in injury costs over the years.
Uh, yeah, yeah, paraphrasing it, but you know you know what they say: play stupid games, pay stupid prices.
And that Big Rigs game now comes to mind.
uh,
Del Toro's Nightmare Alley, releasing December 17th. Paramount reportedly setting up retreats from big theatrical productions to focus on titles, remakes, brand content, cheaper fare, servicing Paramount Plus.
fair enough. It's I scale things back a bit because uh let's face it, it's like there comes a point where it's like yeah, like movie scaling, it's like bigger isn't always better. Like sometimes you have to like, scale things back. It's like yeah, some big movies make money back big time, but I don't know. It's like yeah.
I'm just honestly hoping Sonic 2 isn't part of this new direction.
Ooh, good point. Hmm.
I have a good feeling 3 might,
Right.
if there will be
I,
a 3.
yeah. Although to be fair, it was Sonic 2 has been announced, so like odds are that one's still on the schedule. So Sonic 2 should be fine. 3, we'll see. Oh, we'll see how 2 does.
Aquaman, King of Atlantis, three-part animated miniseries event, premiering October 14th, HBO Max.
Oh.
Nickelodeon CEO Brian Roberts reportedly taking over as chairman and chief executive of Paramount.
Okay, I guess don't really know much about the guys, so no strong feelings either way.
I feel like there's a bit of a connection with these next two. Ridley Scott wants to do a musical and a western in the foreseeable future. Jodie Corner says she would love to be part of a musical. Connection?
Hmm.
Charles on the cover of Total Film magazine. Seems Callahan was beginning work on Spider-Verse 2 a year before the first film was released.
Oh, wow.
Dedication and confidence. New Sorcerer Supreme, revealed to be revealed in the fourth issue of Death of Doctor Strange this December.
No, Doctor Strange is dead. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I can't. I give it a couple years max. Like they killed off Captain America, he got better. They killed off Wolverine, he got better. They killed off Spider-Man, he got better, etc., etc. Although I wonder, have they brought Jean Grey back again? I'm curious.
Yeah, big comic book trope. Most infamously with the death and return of Superman.
Yeah, it's like the other one. Okay, can't. I don't know. I'm not sure if they've brought Uncle Ben back. That's like okay, don't bring. You used to bring back. Be like you don't bring back Uncle. Everyone comes back except like Uncle Ben and Bucky, but then Bucky came back. So I feel there was like another character, but yeah, Uncle Ben. That's yeah. Yeah, there's probably a clone of him waiting around somewhere.
Geez, that Spawn better be on par with the original Clone Saga.
Yeah, and then they did another clone story more recently. That's like, uh, anyway.
Mission Impossible 7 wraps filming.
Okay.
A few other reminders of the Marvel video game slate. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy game, there'll be a Midnight Suns, and Spider-Man DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Affleck apparently protected Jennifer Lopez from an overzealous fan. Rushed up trying to get a photo.
Yeah, you don't do that. Doing that stuff is a quick ticket to getting your ass kicked. Uh,
Couldn't wait for a comic convention, could he?
yeah.
Then, of course, we have our final goodbyes. Michael K. Williams, Wire, Boardwalk Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Sylvie, Doctor Who. Tej Marin, Slovenian racing cyclist. Jennifer Fiery, Italian racing cyclist. Shangar Gear Butts, Pakistani field hockey player, 68 Olympic champion.
Hmm.
And Gordon Spice, Spice Engineering, British racing driver, and car constructor.
I was looking at that on the list, and my mind auto-corrected that to space engineering. It's like, wait, race drivers, cars considered space engineering. Wait, what? Uh, pursue mental autocorrect.
I may or may not have encountered that. I may or may not have encountered that problem when I was adding that. I don't really remember, but it happens.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the spreadsheet worked out really well because, like, even though we started like a couple hours late, it's not even 2 o'clock yet. So yeah, that worked really well. Eh. But yeah, next week's gonna be a Sunday because I'm working a party on Saturday, so I don't know how long that's gonna last, and I have no idea what kind of party it is. Like, could be a regular dinner party, could be a wedding reception, who knows? Although next week it is fairly light. Like, I don't even know if I'll be working on Wednesday. Like, last I checked, we currently have 0 people for Wednesday. Though that's subject to change. Who knows? But yeah, it's like it might calm down after next week because yeah, numbers have been kind of low lately. You know, COVID and all that. Uh, oh, and then of course, although there will be that one weekend in October that might be a bit iffy. The I think it was like the 16th, 17th slot. We'll see how if I if I do if I am available, it'll be via phone. So you'd have to find something probably non-episode related to talk about, or we could go on break for a week. Who knows? Point is, I'll be out and about with the group with the our group over here and staying in a cabin and yeah. Why internet access may be a bit iffy. Also, kind of a camping trip. Like you're supposed to limit how much you're on, the phone and whatnot. Uh, but yeah, like I said earlier, I ordered my chair. I found something in that for big and tall. So it's like, okay, good. It can fit me. It has a leg rest, though not sure how much use that'll get. And it has like a lumbar cushion with a massager. Hmm, yeah, probably costs like $136 after tax. I mean, yeah, I could have shipped it to my mom's house, but it's like it's rather in like a Monday or a Tuesday. It's like, eh, I don't want to have to drag drag it into the car and drive it over here. So I figured like, pay the extra $10 tax. It's fine. Reviews were decent, you know. Yeah, supposed to get here like I think like between the 20th and the 21st. I got it off of Newegg because it was cheaper there. Also, surprisingly, faster shipping. Would have been a couple extra days if I did Amazon. So I won't have it for the next show, but I'll have it for the one after that. And then I can move the rocking chair back to the living room. Oh. Uh, and again, apologies for like the lack of video this week. I've been busy and he's at a convention. Hey, it happens, along with the whole being late thing. This was kind of a non-standard night. But like I said, good test run for the spreadsheet. I feel like on a normal night we probably would have gone to like 3, or like a non-spreadsheet night. I don't know, maybe not. Well, but like, yeah, having it in a nice organized sheet definitely helps streamline the process. Yeah, episode was good, and yeah, I should probably wrap up because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be moving lots of boxes tomorrow. I'm not moving, but I'm helping clear out a storage unit, so I should probably rest up because I think we're supposed to start at around noon. Ugh. Oh yeah, also got a new phone case because the old one was starting to wear down. Usually by now I would have gotten a new phone, but phones are expensive, and lately they've gotten rid of SD card slots. And yeah, I have a really big SD card in this thing, and I don't want it to be wasted.
Let's see.
Also, not sure if I'll have time to stream because like the whole moving stuff thing's supposed to be a multi-day process, so that's a thing. Like if I'm lucky, I maybe Sunday. I don't know. Uh, um, like I said, I meant to stream today. I just uh, it's been busy. Anyway, one now that we're done with the spreadsheet, I can close Chrome. Google spreadsheet it tends to play a bit nicer on Chrome than Waterfox.
Just trying to get some prep for next week. Though, I too, of course, will also be, I too, of course, will also be busy wrapping up my convention business. The only good, the only good thing about actually doing this tonight is that, again, I won't have too much pressure trying to get back, so I can unpack to a point where it's acceptable enough to at least get things going, and then I can continue with the rest in the morning.
Yeah. Also, at some point, I need to go to the comic shop. Again, I've been busy. Maybe I can find time in the next couple days.
Also kind of glad I chose this one later, because otherwise, if it was done last week, if it was done, say, the last time we drew, would have been a lot longer.
Yeah.
Especially given the anniversary that was coming up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like if I recall correctly, the new Pony movie, it's not that far out. So that'll be coming up soon.
I do have to question myself as to whether or not you can provide again, or keep an eye out
Uh,
at keep an eye out at a certain source.
oh, don't worry. I got you covered.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like with my setup, recording it should be easy. Although I might have to mess around with the credits because like it does that whole weird credits thing. So I have to go back and start the credits over again and then edit that. And God, I hate that funky credits thing that they do. Ugh. I wish you could turn that off. But anyway. Ugh.
Can't believe I didn't think of it earlier, but have a good replacement for the October weekend. You'll probably be ending up elsewhere.
Okay. And if I can't join in, I'll I'll try to at least watch. You know.
We'll see how that goes. So yeah. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff to accomplish later today, technically.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been fun times overall.
Yep. And I'd say the test run was a resounding success. Uh,
Safe to say positives will be less frequent. Mostly they're be done to try and collect things up.
yeah.
So yeah, to the next weekend. Stay safe, stay well, get vaxxed. Pray for those boosts. And hopefully we will see you